Howdy, everybody. Today is Tuesday, May 13th, and the time is 6 p.m. We're here for the regular session of the Coppell City Council meeting. We do have a quorum present, so I'm calling the meeting to order. We will be convening into executive session in the first floor conference room. After the executive session is over, I'll come back out and announce that we are going to be opening work session, at which time the public will be invited and encouraged to attend. Thank you. Good afternoon, everybody. The time is 7:25 p.m. We have adjourned from executive session, and we're going to move into a very brief work session in the first floor conference room. The public is invited to join us. Good afternoon, everybody. The time is 7:27. We're here for the work session. We got 3 items on the agenda. First one is a discussion regarding the agenda items. Does anybody have anything from consent or otherwise? Don.
Item number, public hearing. 12.
12 has...
So the action on that, we just have to close the public hearing and take no action, or what? Because the public hearing is open, correct?
That's correct. We have to close public hearing.
But take no action?
That's correct.
Okay. I was just making sure what the...
And I'll
what
make a
needed to
statement that the applicant has removed the motion or the request, so therefore all we have to do is close the public hearing.
happen. Okay, with no, okay. Just making sure.
No problem. Thank you. Any comments, questions on consent or anything else? All right, moving on. Discussion regarding the Mayor Pro Tem. I sent out a very our copy of the Mayor Pro Tem guidelines that we've been using. Bottom line is, next person up is Dawn.
As long as
You
it's
said
not
those
Dawn, I'm good.
What's that?
Kidding. I said as long as it's Dawn, as long as it's not Dawn, I'm good.
So much hate.
I'm kidding. He's been waiting
You
for this
sent out the
moment.
parameters?
Late this afternoon.
I didn't get it.
Get them.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
I didn't
I
either.
didn't get it.
I don't have anything in my email.
Maybe I forgot to hit the go button, but if you want to see it, I mean, it's basically the same list that we use every year. Go ahead.
I
just want to say,
Oh.
I just want to say for a 30-day or 40-day delay, he had to wait 1 year. He fully deserves it.
You're welcome.
Well, thank you. I should have gone ahead of Kevin, right? That's what you did.
Fine.
Revisionist history there.
So just keep in mind, the selection of the Mayor Pro Tem is completely at the discretion of the council. These are just been a policy guidelines that we've established over the last decade.
So we can nominate anybody out there.
You could.
Jim, are you going for the
Smell
coup?
cool.
The only, well, not anybody, the only requirement from the
Oh my
city,
God.
Rihanna, the only requirement in the city charter that it be an existing sitting city council person.
Absolutely.
So how long does it last?
1 year.
God, it seemed like it was 3 with you.
It's, we bless the city.
You did a fine job. Yeah, you did a fine job.
I told you I think I was in charge for 8 minutes this past year.
I thought you administered that one
Nice.
meeting.
No,
I think it was an Aggie land, no?
no.
Okay, we're gonna,
Next.
okay, move on. Item C, a discussion regarding city council committee liaisons. I only got the last input today, so I am not prepared to do that.
That's
Just
my
to give-
fault.
I was like, that wasn't me, and usually it would be me.
No, it's my
Yeah.
fault. I just got it to him.
So I want, in case it's not
apologize.
clear how I pick, and the reason we needed your input is I try to give everybody their first choice. Now that, if 2 people pick the same committee, then I go and look at the unintended consequences of the second choices. And last year, it got really complicated because I can't remember exactly what happened, but I know it was the Bijou, it just got really, really complicated. So I try to give everybody their first choice. If you don't get your first choice, you will get your second choice.
So you'll just give it to us next time, right?
What's that?
You'll just tell us next time.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. It's all good, Jen. It's all good.
All right.
I just did
Any
my
questions?
Appreciate you following.
Thanks to Ashley.
I got you covered.
All right. Therefore, the time is 7:31 and we're at the end of the work session. We'll move into the council chambers for the regular session. Just to warn you, after we do the proclamations, we will have a very brief recess. afternoon, everybody. The time is 7:36 p.m. We're here for the regular session of the Coppell City Council. Reminder, any persons wishing to speak during our citizens' appearance or during our public hearing must sign the appropriate register located outside the council chambers and list your address. This evening, we are honored to have Pastor Tom Palmer with the First United Methodist Church here to give our invocation. And then we're going to follow that up with the Pledge of Allegiance. But before we do that, I'd like to recognize Tom for his many years of service to the church that I belong to, but more importantly, to this council and the city. You've been a steadfast supporter in our prayers and our presence and our service. And you have certainly enabled us to be aware that we have a higher authority here in presence of us. And I am, how do I put this? I am envious of your upcoming retirement and wish I could trade places with you. So thank you very much, Tom. We really appreciate it. Sir, you're up.
Please join me in prayer. Gracious God, we come together in this important place tonight, place set aside for this vital work in this community. Lord, we are grateful that we live in a community where we can serve, where we can make a difference, where we can hear from one another and grow in understanding and wisdom. Lord, we thank you for this council, for our mayor and city manager. Lord, for their many hours of hard work behind the scenes, for our city staff that labor in so many ways that we might have a better life. Lord, for those that are first responders, that put their lives on the line every day, and for those that protect and serve, we give you thanks and pray your gracious hand to be upon them and their families, oh God. Lord, we also are mindful of, at the end of a school year, our educators and the staff and administration of our school district. And Lord, we're just grateful for them and pray in challenging times and complicated times that you would give us grace to be supportive and have the wisdom and courage to lead in the ways you call us to lead, for the betterment of our young people. And we thank you for them, for their achievements in the classroom and extracurricular activities and in athletics. And we celebrate state championships and just some wonderful things. There's so much to be grateful for. But tonight, oh God, in the midst of celebrations, we also ask for wisdom and discernment upon the council, for deep listening and just the desire for the common good, that all that would be done would be for the betterment of your purposes in all of us and in this community at large. And in the midst of our great diversity, there would be great understanding and love, and great ways of working toward a more loving, just, and peaceful world that you desire for all of us. And we thank you for this, and thank you for our country. And we pray this in your name, your holy name, and all God's people said. Amen.
Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated. Okay, item number 6 is a presentation designating May 13th as Coppell Cowgirls Golf Day. I'd like to ask all the ladies and their coaches to come down.
Did you ask them why the screens are working?
Sorry for blocking you.
I know to ask them a question.
Only when we get around to doing the photos. Whereas the Coppell High School varsity girls golf team has achieved an extraordinary milestone by winning the 2025 UIL Class 6A state championship for the first time in school history. That came from a... That whoop came from a graduate back there, by the way. Whereas under the outstanding leadership of head coach Gary Beyer and assistant coach Jason Spoor, the team demonstrated exceptional talent, perseverance, and sportsmanship throughout the season, achieving all three of their goals: district, region, and state titles. And whereas the team's victory was solidified with the UIL 6A Girls State Golf Championship held at White Wing Golf Club in Georgetown, Texas on April 29th, where they posted a two-day team total of 607, surpassing the reigning state champions Vandergrift High School. And whereas junior Alicia Bellender, I hope I got the name right there, sorry about that, captured the individual UIL Class 6A girls state title, earning all state honors. Congratulations. And whereas the full roster of the historic championship team includes Alicia Bellender, first place individual All-State, Rhea Bapna, tied for 5th, first team All-State, Nethra Sherry, tied for 11th and second team All-State, and junior Isabella Nguyen and freshman Elizabeth Bellender. Whereas this team's remarkable performance and deep bond reflects the values of commitment, teamwork, and pride that define Coppell Independent School District and the Coppell community, and whereas with 4 juniors and 1 freshman on the roster, the team's future remains exceptionally bright as they look forward to building on this legacy. Now, therefore, I, Wes Mays, Mayor of the City of Coppell, do hereby recognize and commend the Coppell High School girls varsity golf team and proclaim May 13th, 2025 as Coppell Cowgirls Golf Day, and encourage all citizens to congratulate the team for their extraordinary achievement. In witness thereof, I've set my hand and caused the seal of the City of Coppell to be affixed this 13th day of May 2025. Congratulations, ladies. Now, this is the second championship team that we've had from the high school, all girls. The soccer team was a few weeks ago. So we're really looking forward to things from you ladies, especially since there are no seniors here. I can't believe that. So what we do is we're going to give this proclamation to you to put in the cabinet, I'm sure, at the school. And who would like to take that? Oh, Coach? All right. Let's get in a little close. Get in close.
Get a photo here.
They got too much jingling going on down here.
Nope. All right, now for me. Me now, okay.
All right, everybody, big smiles. 3, 2, 1, and one more. Just a couple more, promise, just a little more.
All right, thank you guys.
All right, so now I've got a couple of requests. For one thing, I'd like it to get each of you to sign the flag here. We're going to put this in our trophy case along with the golf ball that I want you to initial. So sign here, initial the golf ball. We've got a volleyball from Chiaka Ogabu, who was a silver medalist with the Olympics team. We've got the soccer. No, that was volleyball. I'm sorry. We have the soccer ball from the Cowgirls, and so we're going to put a golf ball and a flag. The golf ball was a little small, so we wanted something a little big. So a flag from the tee would be nice. So if you ladies can sign that. I did have a question. I understand that somebody's already committed to Mississippi State. Was that Mississippi State? Wow. So congratulations, and that is as a junior? Wow. Well, just let me know when you're out on the golf course because I want to be running the other direction. We do have I'm going to challenge the best putter in the group here. Maybe it needs to be the worst putter in the group. No, best putter in the group to a little putting challenge. I have a blue line set up over there, and there's a synthetic cup right down here. So we're going to see how we do here.
I don't care. Don't look at me.
All right, so while you ladies are signing the flag and the ball, we're going to go do a little quick putt. So here's pins. Don't be shy. Here we go. Initial, oh, we need the ball because this is the one we're going to hit with. Coach, do you have something to say while we're doing this?
No, but I got another ball for you.
Well, I've got.
You got one that says Coppell Golf on it?
I do not. We will take it.
Yeah, you have 3 of them.
Ah.
Titleist number 1,
Well, this-
Coppell Golf on the
Well, this
side.
was a Titleist number 2.
There you go.
All right.
And I'll leave you the others.
Coach, would you like to say a few words while we're doing this crazy little thing here?
I'm the bus driver. So, any coach will tell you they're only as good as the kids that show up to play their given sport. And I took over as head coach 4 years ago, and a couple of years later, I had 3 freshmen show up, and they played with 2 seniors. We've been to the state tournament now 4 years in a row, 5 years in a row. And they make life very easy for me. They cause me no grief, which I really hate saying in front of them. But they're all very close friends. I've not heard an argument. I'm not going to tell you what happens in the Suburban on road trips because I like my job and my athletic director's in the room. But what makes this group special is just really how they treat each other and how they conduct themselves on a golf course. They're very humble. They're very appreciative of everything. They've got great parents, great support. And selfishly, tonight is great because I have a student who's in my EMT program who's representing as a lifeguard, and then I've got my second family lined up in the back in the same uniform that I wore for 17 years. So I'm living right now. And Coach Spoor, I couldn't do it without him. He does a wonderful job. He is the boys' head coach, but when we go to district, regional, and the state, he comes with us, and the girls, you know, really respond to what he has to say. So I appreciate you all coming. Thank you very much, council, mayor, ladies.
She beat me, by the way.
Shocking.
So one of the things that the mayor pro tem did a few months ago was have a national hockey member sign his hockey stick. So I had to have you ladies initial my putter. So that's why we're doing this. So thank you very much. This is going to be the envy of my men's league. So thank you very much. Would anybody have anything they'd like to say? No? Here. Loud.
Go Cowgirls.
Mayor Pro Tem, would you like to?
Absolutely. Thank you, Mayor. Listen, on behalf of all Coppell ISD, I just want to say congratulations as an alumni. I graduated from Coppell High School. I always have to make sure everybody knows that. But anytime that you guys, any of our students have an accomplishment like this, it's celebrated by everyone who's ever been a cowboy or cowgirl. So I want to say thank you so much. And to hear your coach talk about your character and the way you conduct yourself, as great as a state title is, the way you handle yourself sounds like it's even better than that. So congratulations on a job well done, and thank you for representing Coppell and Coppell ISD with great honor. Thank you.
Thank you very much for being here, and thank you for indulging the mayor. So I really appreciate it. I fully expect to see you ladies back up here next year with the same thing, and we'll do something a little bigger. So thank you very much. Coach, good job. Coach, thank you very much. And let's keep that going. We need to go talk to your other students and tell them we need some more of those state titles coming in. So thank you very much, ladies. Okay, item number 7 is a presentation designating the week of May 18th through 24th as Emergency Medical Services Week, and asking Chief Richardson and Division Chief McDowell to come on down. How are you guys doing?
Fine, how are you?
I'm good. I got my putter signed, and it's going to get, I don't know, I may need to change the grip so it doesn't wear off. All right, gentlemen, whereas emergency medical services are a vital public service and is provided by the Coppell Fire Department, and whereas the members of the Coppell Fire Department are ready to provide advanced life-saving care to those in need 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and whereas access to quality emergency care dramatically improves the survival and recovery rate of those who experience sudden illness, injury, and whereas the emergency medical services have grown to fill a gap by providing important out-of-hospital care, including preventative medicine, follow-up care, and access to telemedicine, and whereas the members of the emergency medical services team engaged in thousands of hours of specialized training and continued education to enhance their life-saving skills, whereas it is important to recognize the value of the accomplishments of emergency medical services provided by designating Emergency Medical Services Week. Now, therefore, I, Wes Mays, Mayor of the City of Coppell, do hereby proclaim the week of May 18th through 24th as Emergency Medical Services Week. This is the 51st anniversary of EMS Week, which is themed We Care for Everyone, and therefore I encourage the community to observe this week with the appropriate programs, ceremonies, and activities in honor of the EMS profession and the essential service it provides. In witness thereof is set my hand and cause the seal of the City of Coppell to be affixed this 13th day of May, 2025. Chief.
Thank you. Well, good evening. My name is Kevin Richardson. I serve as the fire chief, and before we talk about EMS, I do want to compliment our brother in blue, Gary Byer. I have spent many years working with him before he retired as a Coppell firefighter, so I feel like we have some, we're responsible for some of that. We got them all ready for you, so I need the ring, so. But on a more serious note, Emergency Medical Services Week is celebrated every year. It's twofold. One, to education, and 2 is to recognize and celebrate with our EMS professionals. And in the City of Coppell, the fire department is where EMS is housed. And so all of our firefighters are dual trained as paramedics. We run 3 full-time ambulances, and we responded to over 4,000 calls for emergencies last year. And so we have some firefighters here who are on duty today. These are our brave men and women who are out there taking care of business each and every day. And as a fire chief, I'm so proud because I'm the one that gets all the emails and the kudos and accolades for all the great things that they're doing. And so we definitely appreciate them. I also want to say thank you to our elected officials, our city, our community, for making sure that the fire department has all the resources and funding and staffing that we need to continue to provide this high level of service. And coming up, we do have the new fire station number 5 will be opening up in about a short few months. I don't want to commit to an exact date, but it's coming. And so we're so excited about that, and we'll invite everybody to come celebrate when we're ready to open that up. Before we move on, I want to introduce Michael McDowell. He's our division chief. He's the one responsible. This program falls under his leadership, and he's doing some phenomenal things.
Thank you, Chief. I'm honored to be here tonight, and it's a great privilege for me to be able to recognize the good work that the men and women of the Coppell Fire Department are doing every day that they come to work, and they just pour their heart into it because they really do care for everyone, as the theme of this year is. I don't have to look very far to see that these guys and girls care about every person that they run on, every patient interaction. They care about what they do so much so that they never stop studying, learning, training. Even after hours, they're out studying protocols and patient care guidelines and then training to make each other better and challenging each other to continue to get better. And I'm so proud of the work that they're doing. Chief and I have had the opportunity to visit some of our area hospitals throughout the past year, and most of those meetings, some of our members are getting recognized for life-saving work, making a difference every day, and I couldn't be more proud of these guys. They're probably embarrassed by me bragging about them, but I'm so proud of the work that they're doing. We've even had, and this is a touching story, but we had a 9-year-old little boy who was able to come back, enjoy Christmas with his family this year. And on Christmas Eve, for dinner, he showed up at the fire station, brought dinner to some of these guys. And it's an honor to be a part of that. Couldn't be more proud of the work that they're doing out there. So thank you.
Councilmember Carroll.
Thank you, Mayor. I just want to tell the whole EMS staff how grateful we are for what you do. I'll steal this from Chief. Chief, I've heard him say more than once that often you're the first person that somebody says on potentially the worst day of their life. And the care that you give and how much you take care of them, how much you love this community, it comes through and it just validates the culture of this city of being one that we are always trying to do government better than what we did previously. And y'all are on the front lines, and it's one of the pillars of city government is, public safety, and I think y'all do a phenomenal job. And so I know you love what you do, and I just want to validate how thankful we are that we have you serving us. Thank you very much.
Councilmember Prem Kumar.
Thank you, Mayor. EMS team, thank you for your service. We know that you have the choice to work in any city. Thank you for choosing Coppell and serving us. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Do we have a Sam, or where's Sam? Over here. Oh, there we go. We got a photo. Sam. Right there.
Did you put your makeup on?
We did.
Yeah. You guys want to scooch over? Huh? Yeah, do you want?
What's that? Oh, yeah. Come on down. Come on. Come on down.
We get in.
I'm always in favor.
I was gonna say, everybody to scoot this way a little bit, that'd be great, so we could get all the rest of the people behind you. Yeah. This is perfect, right here, yeah, that's great. I'm gonna take some with this and then I'll use the phone, so just give me a minute. All right. Okay, we're gonna have to, there you go, perfect. I can see everybody. Everybody make sure you can see me. Wow, Chief. All right, 3, 2, 1, and a couple more. One for the fans. Perfect, thank you so much. And then I'm gonna get one with this camera. This is yours. Okay, 3. Oh my God, I'm sorry, this is so different. Technology, okay, 3, 2, 1. Thank you guys, thank you. Looking good. Good guys, big smiles. Well said.
Okay, item number 8 is a proclamation designating the month of May 2025 as National Water Safety Month. Would Trinity Klebzig and team members please come forward? That's okay, I got to putt with the Coppell Cop girls. Why not? All right, I'm going to. Whereas citizens of Coppell recognize the vital role that swimming and aquatic-related activities relate to good physical and mental health and enhance the quality of life for all people. And whereas the citizens of Coppell understand the essential role that education regarding the topic of water safety plays in preventing drowning and recreational water-related injuries. And whereas the city of Coppell is aware of the contributions made by the recreational water industry in developing safe swimming facilities, aquatic programs, home pools and spas, and related activities providing healthy places to recreate, learn, and grow, in the confidence and sense of self-worth which contributes to the quality of life in our community. And whereas the citizens of Coppell recognize the ongoing efforts and commitments to educate the public on pool and spa safety issues, and whereas Governor Greg Abbott, Governor of Texas, has proclaimed May to be Water Safety Month, And whereas we, the citizens of Coppell, understand the vital importance of communicating water safety rules and programs to individuals of all ages, whether owners of private pools, user of public swimming facilities, or visitors to water parks. Now therefore, I, Wes Mays, Mayor of the City of Coppell, do hereby proclaim the month of May as National Water Safety Month, and in witness thereof, I've set my hand and caused the seal of the City of Coppell to be affixed this 13th day of May, 2025. So thank you very much. Would you like to say a few words?
Hello, thank you so much. We've brought Margot the manatee here with us today. She is our water safety mascot. So May is very important. It's right before the summer starts, and water safety, of course, is important year-round. But as we gear up for the summer and being out on the lake or at the park, at the pools, or even in your own backyard, water safety is incredibly important. So I've got here tonight some of my staff, my lifeguards and swim instructors, who are incredibly important in keeping us safe at the core and in teaching kids how to be safe around the water through their swim lessons. So fantastic to have them here tonight. Obviously, this is not my whole staff. I have more. Some of them are at work right now. But so excited to have them here with me. And this month, as part of some of the things that we're doing for Water Safety Month, we do have our Water Safety Pledge ongoing. So if you want to sign our Water Safety Pledge, check us out on social media, and you'll see some social media posts featuring some of these guys. Thank you so much, and I really appreciate you letting us be here tonight.
Well, thank you for being here. Let's get in close so we can get a photograph here.
Yeah, group like you guys are friends. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. All right, and here we go. 3, 2, 1, and a couple more. Expect a big smile from the manatee. Okay, looks good, guys. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thanks. Item number 9 is a presentation of a proclamation designating the week of May 18th to 24th is National Public Works Week. Mr. Garza and team members, please come on down. I know you were feeling bad when I didn't invite you to come down and putt against the girls.
I know. I was hoping I was going to get a chance.
Yeah, just move on over. Whereas public works employees design, construct, operate, and maintain infrastructure, facilities, and equipment that are of vital importance to the health, safety, welfare, and high quality of life of the citizens of Coppell. And whereas these infrastructures, facilities, and equipment could not be provided without the dedicated service, teamwork, and innovation of public works employees. And whereas it is in the public interest for the citizen, civic leaders, and business leaders to gain knowledge of and maintain an interest in public works. And whereas the year 2025 marks the 65th Annual National Public Works Week sponsored by the American Public Works Association. Now therefore, I, Wes Mays, Mayor of the City of Coppell, do hereby proclaim the week of May 18th through 24th as National Public Works Week in the City of Coppell, and encourage all citizens to join with the representatives of the American Public Works Association and the City of Coppell in support of our public works employees, and to recognize the substantial contributions they make while providing and protecting our health, safety, welfare, and quality of life. In witness thereof, I've set my hand and caused the seal of the City of Coppell to be affixed this 13th day of May, 2025. So congratulations.
I just want to say thank you to Mayor and Council for your continued support of our Public Works Department. Public Works Week is a great reminder of all the essential services that our Public Works team provides to this great city, from clean water to safe streets. We have 59 dedicated individuals on our Public Works team that have a heart to serve this community, and we're thankful that we get to serve this great city every day. So once again, thank you to Mayor and Council for your continued support, and we're happy to serve.
Thank you, Mike. Councilmember Carroll.
Thank you, Mayor. I just wanted to echo a little bit what Mr. Garza just talked about and tell you how much we appreciate. The other pillar of city government is public works. That's the other, the two, what I consider the two-legged stool, I guess. Y'all do a phenomenal job. The times you interact with citizens usually means there is water where it's not supposed to be, or there's a light that's not doing what it's supposed to be, or there's a sidewalk out of place or something. And it is wonderful when I get feedback from citizens about the wonderful interaction they had with somebody from our Public Works Department. And that is a common occurrence that I get comments like that. And so that is just validation that y'all do a phenomenal job keeping the infrastructure of the city in working order. And we just really, really thank you for making the quality of life in this community what it is. I appreciate it very much.
Thank you. Councilmember Hinojosa Smith.
Thank you, Mayor. And I just want to say thank you, because a lot of times what you do is a thankless job. And yet, as Councilmember Carroll just said, I mean, you continue to make sure that what's at the core of our city and our infrastructure is continuously functioning and continues to add to the quality of life for our citizens. And, you know, it's we don't always get the chance to say thank you. So all that to say to you and your staff and everybody, thank you for all that you do, because we really do appreciate it and we see it each and every day. So thank you.
Thank you very much. Councilmember Prem Kumar.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, Public Works team. And, you know, when I started on the City Council, Don Carroll actually educated me that after public safety, public works is the most important thing. Public safety make sure we are safe, and public works, you make sure that we have a great quality of life. So thank you for all that you do. We appreciate your service. Thank you.
All right. So if you guys will move over here, we can get in close for a photo. Come on, closer. Closer. There we go.
Just gonna hug or just? All right. Everybody ready? Yeah. 3, 2, 1. And I promise just one more. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Hey, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, thanks. Okay, we're going to take about a 5-minute recess. We've been kind of running from work session to executive session back here, so we will reconvene at 8:15. Thank you.
I just processed that I can't do it, okay? Like, I was trying.
Good evening, everybody. We're reconvening from recess. The time is 8:15 p.m. Item number 10 on our agenda is a citizen's appearance. Persons wishing to speak must sign the register and list their address. Presentations by individuals shall be limited to 3 minutes each. Persons signed up to speak will be called in the order that they signed up. No personal attacks by any speaker shall be made against any member of the council, the mayor, individual, group, or corporation. There will be no comments or deliberations from the City Council due to the Texas Open Meetings Act. We do have a number of people that have signed up to speak tonight, and first on the list is Cyrus. Do we have a Cyrus present? We'll move on. The next person signed up to speak is 607 UNC. Seeing no one here with that name, the next is Alex Stein. Mr. Stein. All right, moving on. Next is Dr. Jack Henderson. We'll go back to the beginning. Just as a reminder, state your name and address for the record, please, sir.
Dr. Jack Henderson, 617 Pheasant Lane. To the Mayor, Pro Tem, City Council, and City Manager. Good evening, Coppell. There should be no doubt about where I stand because I'm wearing it on my chest. Some senior citizens, residents, and taxpayers deserve better than what we've been receiving at the Coppell Senior and Community Center. About this time last year, presentations were being made saying the 1 week waiting period before non-residents could register for programs and activities were being followed. At the same time of these presentations, non-residents were being allowed to register for one activity at the senior center at the same time as residents. I brought this inconsistency to the attention of management. In 2024, management decided again to dissolve the advisory committee. Senior center management stated the advisory committee was being replaced with something else. This something else would include 3 or 4 center members who are not residents, citizens, or taxpayers. Non-citizens, non-residents, and non-taxpayers should not be able to purchase all of the amenities of taxpayers for $20. We need an advisory committee sanctioned by City Council and other Parks and Recreation Board. Senior citizens advisory committees should not exist at the sole discretion of management. I will return for future council meetings when appropriate to speak about other concerns. Thank you for listening.
Thank you for your comments this evening. Our next speaker is Ms. Sinman Pack.
Thank you for having me and for this opportunity.
Name and address, please.
I've been a Coppell resident over 20 years. Today,
Name and address, please.
Oh, name. Sinman Park, 349 Waterview Drive, Coppell, Texas.
Thank you.
Okay. Today, I want to remember and honor a special person today. Grandmother Lee Oak-san, a victim, a comfort women survivor, and a human rights activist, visited and met with Coppell High School students on April 21st, 2016. She passed away on Sunday, 11th. At the age of 14, she was taken against her will and suffered as a Japanese imperial military sexual slavery for 3 years in China. Grandmother Lee's stories were documented in the graphic novel Grass and the film A Long Way Around, Spirit's Homecoming, and Spirit's Homecoming Unfinished Story. She traveled internationally sharing her testimonies to raise awareness, spoke against wartime crimes against women and human trafficking for over 20 years, advocating for human rights and justice for all comfort women. Some of the Coppell High School students were very lucky and had the privilege of hearing and meeting Grandmother Lee in person. Coppell High School is the only American high school which had the honor and privilege of hosting and witnessing a Comfort Women survivor in person. I acted as a translator on that day, and I remember Grandmother Lee apologizing to the students for taking up their study time. She explained that she became a victim because her country was too weak and that her country was too weak to resolve the issue for them. So that is why she was still traveling, sharing her stories at her old age around the world, asking for support and help to make sure she and other comfort women are not forgotten nor erased. After she spoke, both male and female students stayed and waited in line to give her hugs and thanked her for her bravery and inspiring them. I specifically remember a senior male student thanking her and giving her a hug. He thought his life as a senior was tough and stressful, but after hearing her story, he realized his troubles were nothing, and he gained a new perspective and thanked her. I am grateful to Grandmother Lee Oksan for her visit to Coppell High. She touched and moved everybody she met, and we all became a witness that day. I hope Grandmother's legacy and spirit will continue to grow, blossom, and live on here in Coppell and beyond, and the Comfort Women becomes a common knowledge to all people. Thank you.
Thank you for your comments tonight. Our next speaker is Ms. Tracy Fisher.
Good evening. Thank you for being here. And Mark's online, I see. I'm Tracy Fisher. I live at 136 Park Valley Court. Today we remember and honor Grandmother Lee, a survivor of World War II Comfort Women's system, a system of sexual slavery imposed by the Japanese Imperial Army. Her story is not just history. It is a warning, a lesson, and a call to action. As you heard, she passed away on Sunday. 9 years ago, I had the privilege of attending a presentation she gave to a group of high school seniors in Coppell. Seeing her interact with the seniors with grace, honesty, and courage was incredibly touching. Her presence made the past real, and her advocacy against human trafficking left an impression that I will always hold dear. Grandmother Lee was taken as a teenager, she was 14, held against her will and subjected to years of brutal abuse. She survived, and instead of staying silent, she chose to speak. Her testimony broke decades of silence and helped bring global attention to the crimes committed against thousands of women across Asia, including some captured British, Dutch, and American women. What does this matter today? Whoops. The same patterns of exploitation, coercion, deception, violence, and control still exist in human trafficking around the world. Whether it's forced prostitution, labor trafficking, or child exploitation, vulnerable people are still being abused in ways hauntingly familiar and similar to what Grandmother Lee endured. By honoring her life, we do more than remember the past, we illuminate the present. Her courage reminds us that survivors deserve to be heard and that silence protects the perpetrators. Her advocacy shows us that justice is not inevitable. It must be fought for. So today, as we remember Grandmother Lee, we renew our commitment to recognize modern trafficking, to stand with survivors, and to ensure that never again means never again for anyone, anywhere. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your comments tonight. We did have 3 speakers that had signed up that were not present earlier. I'll give them one more chance to speak. The first one on the list was Cyrus.
How y'all doing? You all right? So I have a speech that I have. I'm going to read the speech.
Name and address, please.
Name and address. Cyrus, 6080 Water Street, Plano, Texas. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Cool. So, yo, Coppell, what's poppin'? My Gen Z rizzles, I'm Cyrus, like the coronavirus, and I'm dropping the speech in peak Gen Alpha slang. So all you true NBA stans, the kiddos, the skiddabadee toilet enthusiasts can catch these vibes. I'm about to serve the hot, the tea, baby gonk, TikTok. So strap in, fam. This is gonna be a banger. No Ohio energy, all Rizzo, my nizzle. Alright, so I was straight up yetied in the void, siren, crying hard when you said Fortnite dub. But yo, plot twist, go crazy. The NBA with their sneaky skibbity-dee toilet tactics, rigged draft lottery to hand my Dallas Mavericks the first overall pick, like WTH. That's all glow, bigger the baby gonks clout chase I went to sad. But yo, what up? Real talk, y'all. It's low-key, hilarious how now the NBA thinks that clocking their T, they moving like they're in skibbity toilet episode trying to slick. But yo, we see what up. Man, they trying like Fortnite lobby vibes, but I'm cracking, I'm crackling, I'm to-dizzle. I'm serious cause I'm game. Never be among y'all lobbyists. So still, I'm locked up in the Mavs. So to my Gen Z Alpha Squad, keep your aura mixed. Stay woke. Don't go broke. Democrats are the best and the shiznicks. I'm Cyrus, and I'm out. Peace. Thank y'all.
Next speaker is number 607, UNC.
This on? Everybody, I'm locked in a firmament and I'm stuck in a simulation.
Name and address, please.
Oh yeah, my name. I'm from the Paroma. That's like in the heavens. It's like the same as heaven, but it's different. And I came to talk about Trump because I love Trump, and y'all disrespect Trump, and y'all don't know that y'all devils, and y'all come from the devils. Y'all fell from heaven. And y'all don't know that Trump is good. He black stuck in another body because the world is simulation and everything is reincarnated. Oh, sorry. Everything is reincarnated. And I got some papers I need y'all to sign because I'm trying to let everybody know that Michelle Obama is a man. Her name is Michael, and don't nobody know. But this right here, if y'all can help me sign this, we can kind of like get a gender reveal because she's a man. I mean, he's a man. It's kind of like a he-she. But it's different. But I need to get out the firmament, and I need to get to Antarctica. So I need you guys to help me get to Antarctica too, right? Because y'all blocking me from Antarctica. And you doing it for sure because you know you fell from the heavens. And I can look at you and tell that you Natholion, you Lucifer. You Satan, you devil. Leave Trump alone. And Hillary Clinton's stupid. And Bill Clinton did inhale that weed. He said he didn't, but he did. I know he did. Because who smoke weed and don't inhale? And that's all. Thank you guys for having me. I love you guys. America, make America great again. Put up the wall, and I love you, you love me. Bring Barney back!
next speaker is Mr. Alex Stein.
What's up? What's going on, guys? Sorry, right now I'm debating some libtard about Donald Trump. Get your cup.
That's mine.
What? All right, so, hey, Mayor. Thank you guys for having me. Everything's going good in Coppell.
Name and address, please.
Oh, my name's Alex Stein, 7509 Inwood Road. What you just saw, though, is the first black man, I believe, to ever come to this council and ask for what he asked for. And I looked at your face, and some of you guys, I didn't know if I was at a city council meeting or a Klan rally. I mean, some of the way y'all looked at that African American, y'all looked at him as less than, and I don't think that's cool. I don't look at that man as less than. I look at him better than me. And that's why I feel like we should treat, people that are underprivileged like him. You see him, he's an ex-convict. He accidentally murdered somebody, vehicular manslaughter. And a lot of people, they want to say, oh, he murdered somebody, he's a bad person. Not me. I think we should look at a murderer and give them the same respect. If they paid their dues, they paid their, social justice, their crime to society, then they should be a free man. And I'll be honest, Unc he has some serious issues. I caught him looking at some websites, not illegal websites, just weird websites of drawings of My Little Pony in a sexual manner, and I did not think that was okay. And so I reported him to the police for that, and we're having issues with the police and law enforcement in Coppell not arresting him for that because that My Little Pony brony stuff is not good. So with all that being said, right now, we're in Coppell, in the greatest city in America. You saw Coppell got rated the best city in America. Did you see this, Mayor? Yes, you did. For the people playing at home, Coppell did get rated the best city. Why? Because it's mainly white people that aren't going to rob you and aren't going to kill you. And is that, is that a real statement? I don't know. I'll let you be the judge of that. But we look at our crime stats, you look at our demographics of the city, and I'll tell you what, it's safe as hell. So I'm happy that Coppell is a city where I don't have to worry about a Venezuelan Trinidad Aruga gangbanger coming over here and trying to manipulate me or do something to my girlfriend or do something to my ex-wife, Deborah. I don't have to worry about that at all because Coppell is a safe city. And the only criticism I have is you guys could have treated Unc with a little more respect. He is a black guru. His son was murdered and I believe was sacrificed to the Illuminati. So he's a very powerful guy. He's connected to the rapper Nelly, I'm sure. And he does not like Kanye West, so don't worry, we're not going to get in trouble with that. No swastika situation with Unc. He's very pro-Israel. I think he's Jewish, actually. He's a black Hebrew Israelite. So with all that being said, I just want to say that Donald Trump is the greatest president. And you know who's the greatest mayor? You, Mayor West. You're one of the nicest guys, your bedside manner. And listen, you got a ragtag bunch. You got to deal with all these councilmen. I know Mike, the city manager, is always giving you hell, and you're sending these emails. You're like, Mike, I'm the mayor. And he's like, I'm the city manager. You're the real boss, and you make this city great. And that's why the cowgirls and the cowboys of Coppell are such great, fine young people. God bless this city, and God bless you, and God bless Donald Trump. Thank you.
Item number 11 is our consent agenda. The consent agenda is routine in nature and is generally enacted in a single motion. These items have been previously approved through the budget or past council actions. Any item may be pulled and considered separately. Full descriptions are available on the screen. We do have consent agenda items A through G. Council, any questions or desire to pull a consent agenda item? I will accept a motion in that case. Councilmember Carroll, yes, you may.
Thank you, Mayor. I move to approve item number 11, A through G.
Thank you. Do I have a second? Second by Councilmember Prem Kumar. All in favor?
Walker, Hinojosa Smith, Carol Neville's, Prem Kumar, Matthew Hill in favor, none opposed, the motion carries.
Thank you very much. Item number 11 is a continuation of a public hearing, and the applicant has asked that, I'm sorry, what did I say, 11? I'm sorry. Item number 12 is a continued public hearing. The applicant has requested that this item be removed from the agenda. However, our hearing is still open, so our action necessary is to close the public hearing and move on. Mayor Pro Tem.
Thank you, Mayor. I move to close the public hearing concerning agenda item 12.
Thank you. Do I have a second? seconded by Councilmember Prem Kumar. All in favor?
Walker, Hinojosa, Smith, Carol, Neville, Prem Kumar, Matthew Hill in favor, none opposed, the motion carries.
All right, thank you very much. Item number 13 is consider the appointment of a mayor pro tem as required by section 3.05 of the Home Rule Charter. Council, do we have a mayor pro tem?
I got the okay.
Mayor pro tem Nevels.
All right, thank you, Mayor. So, bittersweet, I got a little statement here, all right. All right. As today wraps up my time as Mayor Pro Tem, I want to thank this council for the trust you placed in me, especially considering I was technically in charge for a grand total of about 8 minutes. I hope I served those 8 minutes with honor, integrity, and at least minimal confusion. In all seriousness, it's been a privilege to support the mayor and this council over the past year. I'm proud of the work we've accomplished together and look forward to continuing that work alongside each one of you. When I look at our council, the most qualified person and the longest-serving member who has not yet had the opportunity to serve as Mayor Pro Tem is Don Carroll. Don's steady leadership, thoughtful approach, and dedication to Coppell make him an outstanding choice for this role. With that being said, I move to nominate Don Carroll as Coppell's next Mayor Pro Tem.
Thank you very much. Seconded by Councilmember Prem Kumar. I'm going to make a comment. The Mayor Pro Tem Nevels is belittling his position somewhat. He has filled in for me at numerous occasions, and I don't think you're including all of those meetings that you attended in my absence. So I really do appreciate it. The mayor does depend on the Mayor Pro Tem, and Don, get ready. All right, so we do have a motion and a second. Any other discussion? Councilmember Prem Kumar.
Thank you, Mayor. I thank the outgoing Mayor Pro Tem Kevin Nevels for his wonderful service. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. All in favor?
Yes.
Walker, Hinojosa, Smith, Carol, Neville, Prem Kumar, Matthew Hill in favor, none opposed, the motion carries.
All right, thank you very much. Item number 14 is our city manager report with project updates, future agendas, and direction from work session.
Well, thank you, Mayor. Just real quick. I'll lead.
Yes.
Okay. This evening, Mayor, we have in the Magnolia Park Trail, the contractor is starting the upper gabion baskets. Fire Station 5, the contractor is installing landscaping and interior finishes. Service Center, the contractor has poured the slab this morning and will be going vertical soon. DART continues to work on punch list items. The TxDOT project at Beltline. The contractor has lane closures to complete work on the existing bridge over 635. The Freeport traffic signal, the signal poles are scheduled to arrive next couple of weeks and will be installed sooner or later. That's not what I said. Soon after. Wow, I got myself tripped up on that one. And the Veterans Plaza, the contractor has installed the silt fence and will begin work this week. And then finally, Mayor, today is, I believe, Ashley's 12-year anniversary. Is that correct? And at the same time, today is also her last council meeting, as she will be taking on a new adventure with the city of Salina as their city secretary. So Ashley, I want to say personally thank you for all that you've done for not only our office, but for the city council and the mayor, and the great work that you and support that you provided these past years. So thank you, Ashley. Mayor, that concludes my report.
Thank you very much. I know this is going to make some people very excited, and with our water safety awareness, the outdoor pool at the Core will open for the season beginning on Saturday, May 24th. Get ready to splash into fun all summer long. Hours are subject to change, and up-to-date hours will be posted online once the pool is open. Please check out coppelltx.gov/aquatics for all of the current information. And parallel to that, the Core is turning 25 this year. In fact, in about a week, we have lots of exciting things planned this summer, kicking off with the Core anniversary celebration that'll be held on Sunday, May 25th, beginning at 1 p.m. Come enjoy an afternoon at the Core with a DJ playing your favorite hits, and outside by the outdoor pool, an ice cream truck serving up sweet treats and fun photo opportunities. fitness demonstrations in the studios, and even a basketball free throw competition. So I hope to see everyone there. That is the end of the mayor's report. Item number 16 are public service announcements concerning items of community interest with no council action or deliberation permitted. I wanted to echo the city manager's comments about Ashley's departure. There's no one in the city that keeps the mayor out of more trouble than the city secretary. From answering emails to writing proclamations to writing letters to making sure that I remember all of the appointments that I'm going to forget. So Ashley, thank you very much. Really do appreciate it. Councilmember Nevels, did you have?
Yeah. No, Mayor, thank you. No, I again wanted to echo thoughts about Ashley. It wasn't too long after she took the role that I started calling up the CMO's office, inquiring how to get on the ballot for City Council. And as we reminisced the other day at lunch, we talked about that we got to work our first election together. And so we learned a lot alongside each other about that process. But what I learned is Ashley is a woman of integrity. She is so hardworking. She serves selflessly and has given a lot to this city, this council, and this entire community. So I just want to say thank you for all of your amazing work. And your job is to hold it together while I finish my comments, all right? But just want to say thank you so much for everything you've done. I consider you a friend, and I wish you nothing but the best in your future endeavors. So thank you for your service.
So are you going to go put your karate skills to work on the Salina City Council that hired her away from us?
They don't know, but I'm coming.
Okay, okay. Councilmember Brianna Hinojosa-Smith.
Thank you, Mayor. I know we get to see you again tomorrow, and what I love about Ashley is she's extremely humble, and so she probably doesn't like the public recognition, but I will say that I'll just say thank you. Truly, truly thank you from the bottom of my heart. You're a kind, smart, amazing person that has put up with so many of us up here and different personalities and different requests, and I'm one of them. And so thank you, and I wish you nothing but the best. The city of Salina is lucky to have you, but know that Coppell is always your home.
Councilmember Prem Kumar.
Thank you, Mayor. Ashley, I know you and I did not work together a lot, but I have really fond memories. You are the one that helped me pick the ballot on the sequence that I appear, and you are the one that swore me into office. So I'll always remember that. Thank you for everything that you do. You just get the work done, being very quiet about it. And I know you don't like taking pictures, but hopefully we can take a picture before you leave.
So, thank you very much, Council. Councilmember Hinojosa-Smith alluded to a little event. There is a small going away party for her tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. So here at City Hall. So everybody's invited. All right. Thank you very much. Ashley, from all of us, thank you. Item number 17 is necessary action from the executive session. I believe Councilmember Nevels has a... No, I'm sorry. Councilmember Walker.
I've relinquished all responsibility.
I can't believe you forgot me. Thank you, Mayor. This time I move to retain the city manager in accordance with his current engagement contract with a 6% increase in base salary and continuation of other compensation and benefits as stated.
Thank you very much. Seconded by Mayor Pro Tem Carroll.
Reprogram.
Yes, that's going to take me at least 6 months. We have a motion, a second. Any discussion? Councilmember Nevels.
I just wanted to say, Mike, thank you for everything you've done for the city. It was, just to be very honest, very brief discussion about how hard you work for this city and everything that you bring with your leadership and your vision and your strategic thinking. So we just want to say thank you for continuing to be a part of the city.
All right. We have a motion, a second. Any other discussion? All in favor?
Walker, Hinojosa Smith, Carol Neville, Prem Kumar, Matthew Hill. In favor, none opposed, the motion carries.
Thank you very much. Therefore, there being no further business before this council, we are adjourned at 8:45 p.m.